Hello. Yes, we're doing secondary stream today. Yeah. I've been putting this not off per se, but I keep meaning to build it, and then I keep not building it because it wasn't really on my schedule as a build. It was supposed to be well, I guess we're live. It was supposed to be a repair, but I never did it because the repair was impossible. So we're using a secondary PCB for this, which should turn out good.
Love DJ
Hi everybody.
Now's.
Piment tacos. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, guys. I fucking stubbed my toe really bad before. Like, I was like all pepped up and like feeling better, was about to go stream, stubbed my fucking toe on the door. And this morning I stubbed it on the cabinet door too, and I was just like throwing out the garbage, dude. I don't know if it's like depth perception. I have no idea what's wrong with me, dude. It's crazy. I'm literally gonna be no toes soon because they keep breaking. Get smaller toes? Does that work? I don't know anymore, man. So, story behind this build. Few things unfortunately went wrong, I guess, with the initial build that the client did. So, we are here to correct. Oh my god. Shaver, thank you so much for the prime. I really appreciate that, dude. You gotta lube those toes. Alex, you're just lost without me. Dude, it's so true. I'm lost without you guys in my fucking life. It's so true, dude. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy this extra stream. This is a normal length stream. I was honestly kind of feeling bad that we just had like really short streams too, so alright. I don't want to show you guys the disaster that is this board.
Thanks for always putting out positive vibes, Alex.
Dude,
finally got a final interview tomorrow after getting laid off, and
thank you so much, man. Appreciate you, dude. That means a lot, dude. And congratulations on the interview. That's huge. Yeah, I know how that feels. That feels awful. Okay, so unfortunately, this PCB is for the birds. I guess to show you some of the disaster, this was actually, again, this is not on the client. Apparently they had this built by someone else. There's no other way to put this, but this was clogging my desoldering gun. Look at this.
2 streams in one night.
This was like clogging my gun trying to do this, and there's like diodes that are completely melted off. So unfortunately, this is non-repairable. I guess, like, again, this is probably someone's first attempt, or I don't know, maybe someone's attempt at building something. Too much solder. This is an example. Yeah, it's unfortunate because I can't recover anything on here. Nothing's recoverable. It sucks because, like, yeah, it just sucks because I can't take any of these out. Dude, this clogged my gun for like 3 days. It took so long to clean this out. So unfortunately, waste of switches too, because I tried, dude. I gave this my best attempt. Back again, what's wrong with it? This was completely unrecoverable when it comes to desoldering. Let's take out the little blockers here. Bonus stream time. Also, thank you so much, Sporky. I appreciate the bits. Holy hell. Thank you, dude. Thank you guys for the sub train. I really appreciate it. I was feeling better after our stream, so I decided that I wanted to stream again. 7, dude. Thank you so much for you as well. Thank you, dude. I appreciate that. That means a lot. Thank you, guys. All right, the board's still good, though. The board is still good. We're gonna build the board, and we're gonna have fun doing it. Hello, board. You wanna open there, or what's going on, buddy? All right. Nice purple Space80 though. Back again. Hello. Yeah, so we're gonna leave this here for the time being, and then I'm going to start this build process here in a second. Got all our screws there. Let's move this to the ground, because I don't want this in my way at the moment. Ugh. It's a nice purple. We just need to do a lot of fixing up. So I kind of want to match the client's original layout.
20 months, so my only person I sub to BCU the GOAT.
Brown Bear, thank you so much. 2 streams in 1 day. Yeah, I felt bad that the other one was only an hour, because I don't know. I've been taking on a lot of repairs. I don't know why. It's just been like a very common thing the last few days. Goodbye, other PCB. You are now for the birds. So here's the lucky part. I actually had a prototype spare PCB. Now this is much different. I'll kind of grab the other PCB here than the PCB, because this has flex cuts and stuff. In a way, I think the prototype PCB is kind of an upgrade. I think the prototype PCB doesn't have as many, or has different RGB or something. Not that it matters. But yeah. Kind of an upgrade, bro, with no flex cuts. Let's go. Wait a second, stream? What's up, Lero? How you doing, dude? So the board is mine, and a little more backstory. My friend said he had soldered car parts and had full confidence he can do it. Then I came crying to Alex. We got so lucky, by the way, Sleepy. This is my last prototype PCB. I don't even know where I'd get these. So lucky, we got lucky here. Unfortunately, we can't use the other ones, but she did send some other switches. Wrong switch. We're going to be using salmon switches, I believe. I lubed them. They're tuned. Should be fun.
What's up, cutie?
Oh my god. Nuts and cider. I haven't had a cider in a long time. A very long time. All right. I'm going to use plate foam for this, because again, I'm trying to match the original build just slightly. So we're going to leave that there. This is the under foam, and we're going to have to, unfortunately, use the polycarb plate. But it's totally fine. We got this. I wish I could see... wait, I wish I could see A of this, but I can't. What happened, Finn? What happened? Huh? Yeah, we did. I went through all the stages of grief when you emailed me. You know what's funny, Sleepy, is we've had... Dude, I've had the weirdest week in keyboards. Like, I think this is the weirdest week in keyboards that I've just ever had. So basically what happened is your board came in, and then shortly after I got like 5 or 6 other repairs, and everything that I've gotten in has been like either completely end of the spectrum unrepairable, or stuff that's like I need to put in like a lot of, it's not just like a switch was off or something. So it's been a really weird like last few weeks in keyboards for me. Not unfortunately, but fortunately, yes. Hopefully, thanks guys. Dude, Sleek, I appreciate that, dude. I hope you're having a great night. We're doing a little bonus stream. Disaster of customs. Oh yeah, that too. It's okay. As long as we're gonna fix it, we're gonna get your board all prettied up. Actually, what was the layout here? Did we have step caps or regular? We have regular caps and a 6. Yeah, this is 6.25U. Yeah, okay. Let's build it. I'm so sad though we can't use any of the fun colors that you had for your keyboard. Customs flashbacks. Yeah, a lot of people get those. That is the flashback that I try not to have. It's like the number one shitty thing with doing keyboards is just like breaking the news that someone owes money for customs. But there's nothing I can do, and honestly, that's why, again, I have the prices set the way they are. It's because I know this is bound to happen. So what am I supposed to do other than help you guys out? That's it. That's all I can really do. Fuck, dude, my toe. I think I honestly fucked up my toe. That was such a bad smack. Like, fuck. I honestly hate when I do that, man. I had the worst perception of depth when it comes to walking around, man. I swear to God. Rocket League, the team has 2 matches tonight. I have not played Rocket League in what feels like years. I'm considering updating Fortnite because the new update kind of low-key looks interesting, but I feel like it's going to be another like I play for 2 days and then go back to Apex. So far, no game matches the movement and just pacing of Apex. I love Apex for its pacing. Still waiting for my caps from MySpace. What did you buy? What caps? Depth perception, perception of depth. Are they not the same? Adam, what don't I have if I keep stubbing my feet? Space80 reminds me of when I wanted a Think 6.5 so bad, but they were flipping for crazy. Dude, the original Thinks, if you had gotten that special edition, which I think I ended up, you know what? I think I actually gave that when they were away. There was a special. Damn, dude. What the heck? No, dude, Nums. Thank you so much for 10 tier 1s. What the heck, though? I appreciate that. What the heck? Bro, I appreciate the late night support. Thank you so much. That means a lot. I hope you're having a great night tonight. You're welcome, Mr. Handsome. Oh my gosh. Come on, dude. That means a lot, dude. Thank you so much. You did give away your black PC when I was sad but happy. Dude, I was glad someone got it, though, because that was like a really special edition one. I picked that up aftermarket as well. Level 3, why not level 4? Thank you, 7-6. Appreciate you, dude. These are Campfire Andromedas. They're one of my favorite IEMs simply because they're the ones that have lasted me the longest. But I think like the best sounding IEMs I've ever purchased were the Sony, what are they called? The Sony 1ZRs or some IZRs. Simultaneously though, XR ones, yeah. Those are also, the ZR, whatever they're called. They're also the most uncomfortable IEMs I've ever purchased. And those also broke. No, they just, one day, like the cable got stuck in the removable cable part and it just broke. Those were like the worst purchase I think I've ever made in enthusiast realm of things were those IEMs. Worst purchase. And they only have like 6 months worth of warranty on them. Never again am I making an investment like that. I only bought them because like everyone was ranting and raving at the time. I was really into audio. I was going through some stuff. Never again, dude. That's the worst purchase I've ever made in my entire life. Damn. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Detachable cable ports are just a terrible point of failure in IEMs these days. Yep. I'm going to email Sony to see if like I can fix them or something, but I don't know, man. I'm luckily over that phase in my life where I'm spending money for the sake of spending money that I just like, those are like $1,600. Yep. So DS, those were probably like my last purchase that I bought when I was going through my like spend money to feel good phase of my life. And I was spending more than I was making. So I was basically in debt. And I think that purchase really put in perspective because like, yeah, that was actually one of my last purchases. When I got those, I put them on, immediately uncomfortable, and I was like, bro, fuck me. Did I actually just spend all this money on this bullshit? And yeah, I did not like myself after that. That was something else for real. Spent $950 for custom IEMs, 6 drivers in each year. I still wouldn't mind getting like a nice pair, like down the road, like another nice pair. Because all I really have are the Andromedas right now that are still working, or I just haven't like sold. Did you see the GMK Chocon group? I have not seen that. Yeah. But I mean, that's a very like common thing in hobbies, and that's why I advocate so much for thoughtful spending. Dude, you know how many people just buy for retail therapy's sake? Do you know how many people do that? So many people, bro. Should get like 10 Monarch MK2s and be done for the rest of your life? Yeah. Chocon D's nuts. Kono, for real? Dude, it's been a long time since someone got me with a DN joke, bro. It's been a long time, dude. Congratulations, though, Kono. That's a special thing you just did. I got a cheap pair of IEMs from China with some spin fits. You know, I never liked the spin fits. I can never get them to fit nicely. The tech industry runs on retail therapy. I wonder what's going to happen with tech stuff now. Because like the Silicon Valley Bank thing. At least some of the smaller tech groups. I'm very curious what's going to happen in the next little bit. Tim Lofi. Thank you, dude. I appreciate the rate of 3. I hope you're having a great day today. Is that GMK Oblivion? No, that is actually Monakai material from Novelties. One of my new favorite sets. Did I say silicon? Silicone. Thank you guys for the hype train. I really appreciate it, guys. That's very kind of you guys. I had to play around with the sizes. The new models are made of different type of silicone, so they're more sticky and snug,
Late night
I guess.
hangout with Alex. Winking face. Let's go.
Dude, Cortez, how you doing? Also, Tim Lofi, what'd you do on stream today? Is this another stream? Hi, Kim Linwin, how are you? Yes, I'm doing another build. I wanted to get this done. This was actually something I was going to do on Thursday, but then I'm really thinking about it, and I'm like, if I have energy now, if I'm willing and I have the mood to stream now, why would I wait till Thursday and then potentially be drained and like completely... Nine wanted a clip of the DN joke. Sag? Did you get it? I don't know. I was like, why would I be completely drained? But also, I kind of want to spend Thursday night lubing switches and watching anime. Not gonna lie, dude. Wonder if I should get it now. Would look good with a blue. Oh, I mean, like my board that I have on now is technically bluish. You know? So nice. Dude, Mimo Lucio, what's going on? Thank you so much for the Prime. I appreciate you. I hope you guys are all having a good night. I know it's a later night stream, unplanned. Thanks for everyone who made it to the stream. Yeah, it's gonna be a nice vibe on Thursday, I hope. I got a very busy week ahead of me. I have to make a few very tough decisions this week. And I don't know if I'm up to doing that. Just some life decisions. Greetings from Mexico. Greetings from Canada. How are you doing? Doing my game dailies right now. What games? Man with a Unicorn daily. Wait, Man with a Unicorn daily is a $185 board. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, I've had a few people DM me on Instagram. Take screenshots of the Envoy. And they kind of message me. I'm not saying you are up, by the way. They kind of message me upset, dude. Because they'll just be like, oh, are you not using your Unicorn? If not, like, can I buy it? And I'm tell them no, or I just don't answer. And then it's just like, why not, though? You're not using it. And I get, like, weird energy from that, man. I feel like that's such a weird energy question to ask. So you're done with your Unicorn, right? You ready to give it to me? Dude, that's the other thing. Oh, my God. I hate when people do that, man. People, like, bait me into, like, answers, I swear. Yeah, whenever I make sound demo videos too on TikTok or Instagram too, people get like weird energy about things. Alex, OP Blacks or MX Blacks on Alu? I would go with MX Blacks. on Alu for that. I would film them and then I would also spring swap those bad boys. 100% spring swap those bad boys to something different. I've gotten a few really cringe things as of recent. Same with streamers, people assume that they're literally flushed a game if they stop playing for a specific day. Oh yeah, I can imagine. I'm kind of, dude, in a way, low-key, I'm kind of glad I don't do video game streams. I feel like people are way more passionate about video games than they are about keyboard stuff. There's some cringe shit in this hobby, but I think there's more cringe shit in video game industry. Current favorite GMK set? Honestly, I've been really vibing with Monarchy Material, but now I think I'm sort of really vibing with Redacted. Thanks DJing and keeping me company. Dude, no worries. I'm glad to be here and DJing with you guys. It might be a little bit of a longer stream. Like I said, I didn't really prep for tonight, so. Hello, Schwinn. How are you? I'm so mad at myself for stubbing my toe, though. Do you like the semi-transparent PBT fans? Yeah, they're not bad. I think they have a deep-ish sound profile compared to regular ABS. The translucent stuff. I'm good, thanks. How are you? I stubbed my toe really bad before this stream. I was like all pumped. I was telling you guys earlier, pumped up, gonna go stream, and then I fucking stubbed my toe. And it, dude, like, obviously I'm not gonna show you guys, but like it's like red right now, like just the toe. Like it's not bruised, but it's irritated. And it's the second time. Like, I've said this for years now, but I've always had a problem with like smashing my feet into stuff. And I wonder if it's just like depth perception or some bullshit. Can't show that for free? That's another day, man. That's another day, another dollar. One of my friends is playing my favorite game on stream. I'm pretty well practiced in said game and did feel some frustration, but then I remembered it's his first playthrough, so I calmed down, let him have his fun. Oh yeah, that's for sure too. Dude, that's one thing that I'm not good at. If I can speak on one of my weaknesses, when it comes to competitive gameplay, and I feel like I've gotten to a point where I'm half decent, which rarely happens, by the way. I barely get half decent at games these days. But when I used to get like half decent, I feel like I kind of got kind of aggressive. Again, to be fully transparent with you guys, I still do sort of on certain days, but I used to be way worse. I used to have some like very weird anger, I guess, or I don't know, just very like short-tempered with very particular things. And video games were one of them. Again, while I was going through some stuff in my life, and I've gotten a lot better because I just avoid playing those games. One of those games was League of Legends, Valorant, and Overwatch. Oddly enough, 2 of them are Riot games. I love TFT though. TFT is like one of my favorite games right now. I think people get aggressive with video games at all levels. I think I have a lot of self-realization though. That I get frustrated with things now. Bro, maybe it's just furniture placement. I stub myself all the time on the tight corners. Maybe it's just how I take those corners too. I just want people to play Devil May Cry 5. You know, I've never played any of the Devil May Cry series. Coming from someone who didn't really have a lot of consoles growing up though. I only really had like Nintendo and GameCube and PlayStation 1. League turned me into a demon. I quit for that reason. And I'm a TFT Giga Chad now. Fuck League of Legends. I love TFT though. League of Legends, there was like one moment where I realized this game is not for me. Spacebar is rattling. Any tips? Yes. If you have yourself a syringe of lube, try this. If you do not, get some lube on like a brush and just push it in. Alex, can we get a nya? Do you mean like just saying nya or like nya? Like, do you mean like that? Nya, like that? Best thing LOL did for me was permaban me. Luckily, I've never raged it that hard where I've gotten permaban, but I have gotten mad at that stupid ass game. There was one particular incident where I played the game and we were playing with some friends, and one of my friends was just being like a really cocky asshole, and I think that's the day like I turned into a demon in that game. I turned into the fucking villain, dude. I just wanted to say how much I appreciate your streams. Whenever you stream, you just make my day, and the vibes you give off are just amazing. Dude, come on, bro. Money. I got you guys. I'm trying my best to be the best person for you guys. All right? You guys make me better people too. I appreciate you guys. I mean, like a frustrated nyai? Wait, if you're chucking away an item you no longer need? Honestly, still, I kind of don't know in the tonality that you... I don't know how I'd say that in that kind of tonality. I feel like nyai is like a... is more like a... At least here in Toronto, it's like a... what's it called? It's more like a really type thing. Like you're saying like, oh yeah, like really, I fuck with that. I don't know, actually. I don't know how you'd say that. That's why I stick to fighting games. Have only myself to blame for mistakes. Yeah. You know what game I was oddly patient at? World of Warcraft. Oddly patient in that game. Don't know why. Guys, today I get him to say nya, so we denounce MX Blacks and praise Browns. It's a slow, long con. Dude, denounce MX Blacks and praise, I guess you just mean Cherry Browns. Dude, let me tell you, one day that may happen. One day. But not today. I don't mind brown switches, but they're definitely not my thing. Do you prefer grease to 205? Yes, I still much prefer dielectric grease on my stabilizers. I will say this, Lul Stacks brought up a really good point one day that I really didn't consider, because again, I'm kind of stuck on my own bubble with this. I will say, so Ryan brought up a point saying that he didn't really like dielectric grease much because sometimes dielectric grease can maybe fall in between, you know, the housing and stems here. That's why, and I guess like in my head, that's why I don't apply as much dielectric grease on the wire and then go back and tune with 205. So that being said, I think it's a fair point to say that don't overdo it with it. Go back and tune later. Because Ryan, like I said, Ryan did bring up a point that really made me think, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's very true. Some people might be putting too much. Grease is fundamentally suitable for stab wires. Yeah, I will say though, I still think I much prefer dielectric grease over just 205G0. I think it's way better. Oh yeah, these were the ones that were super tight. I had to like, oh yeah, these prototype PCBs were awkward. Okay, we'll have to really snap these into place here. It's okay, we'll get them. I remember why I didn't like these prototype PCBs, but it's okay, we'll do it. Wait, am I time traveling?
Wait, am I time traveling?
Jason, yeah, we ended up, I ended up having to, well, not having to, but I was like, you know what? I should do a second stream today just because I have a Space80 that I've been wanting to do for one of my clients who, it was like supposed to be a repair build, but the PCB was completely unrepairable, and I found an extra PCB that I had lying around, and I was like, you know what? Today's the day that I actually sit down and do this. Because if I was scheduled it for Thursday, but then I'm like, I don't really want to stream 6 days in a row. Glad I didn't miss the second stream. What's up, Jessica? How you doing? My hot take is okay to overlube your stabs. It will work itself over time. I don't disagree with that. I've totally overlubed a few of my stabs. But I want to say though, just be careful when you do that. Because if you do overlube them too much, and it doesn't work itself out, I think you'd be more disappointed with that. You know what I'm saying? Nice, don't overwork. Yeah, honestly, I need to start taking more time for myself. I took Saturday for myself. I just played Apex like 70% of my day on Saturday. What a day. What a day that was. It's kind of fun. Also, it's a bit of a hassle to try and clean everything. Yeah, it is. It is definitely a bit of a hassle there. Don't intentionally overloop, of course. Just don't freak out if. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. Less is more in this hobby. Even with soldering, less is more. I will stick by that until I die. Less is always more there too. Alright, so let's see. This is going to require some finessing, by the way, guys. So if you see me struggling, I remember that this is the prototype PCB that had the stab holes too tight. So we're going to have to finesse these into place. That, or I'm going to have to file down some of the FR4. Should be able to get most of them though. I know there's like a trick to sticking these things in. There we go. They're just tight, very tight. Thoughts on the W1AT? I wish I bought one for myself, but I didn't because it's expensive, but very good keyboard. I really like the W1AT. I remember watching how to lube your stab video and proceed to lube every switch in my board with the syringe. You know, one time, Vina, I actually did that because I was I could not find the brush I like. So I actually just applied everything with the syringe and used a different brush. I'm not even lying. I have like a particular brush that I only use while doing stuff. And I couldn't find it that one day. So I was like, fuck it. Today we're being lazy. And by mushy, I mean don't return mush. Yeah, that's never that's never a good feeling. That's the mush you don't want. There's some mushes that you want in life and some mushes you don't want. What stab pads are these? These come with the new Durock stuff. All this stuff is new to the Durock packages. I do not use that stuff though. The only thing I can kind of see being useful, actually, I think this is meant for the spacebar stab or the spacebar wire. Some people find that useful if the PCB's warped, but I've never used it. Could you share your reasoning? For what, sorry? For the stab pads? Is that what you meant, Major? I swore you said copper weight. For which one, Jessica? Stab pads? Okay. Here's the reason why. I've personally only had weird experiences with stab pads. Let me kind of explain why. So, you see how these are flush on the PCB right now? You guys see that? When you use stab pads, it slightly raises, even if it's by a little bit and by a hair, it will slightly raise these, just slightly. On top of that, lube settles as you're using it as well. All right? So on top of this being slightly raised, which can cause, like I've had some binding happening because like you're trying to also mount it inside the PCB. The lube, instead of kind of getting absorbed into like the FR4 just kind of sitting there, it gets absorbed into these pads. I've always found like when I start lubing stuff and these pads come off like greasy. And I find the bottom out of the stabilizer, so this, you guys can kind of hear it. The bottom out of the stabilizer becomes mushy and doesn't sound good. So that's why I tend to avoid them. Again, if you're a light luber, you don't need to worry about that shit, but I would get a squishy sound as the lube settles in the stab pads. Yes, that is exactly why I do not use them. How often should I retune my stabs? I use dielectric grease on my Durock V2 for my Sonnet. So, I think after about a year, I mean, obviously the amount of time that you use it varies. About a year, you might want to grab a syringe and just squeeze in some 205, or you can just brush in some dielectric. It's not going to be much though, I'll tell you that much. It's never a lot. So you don't have to worry about it. Sounds spongy with that crap under? Yeah. Stab pads dumb, I got it. Stab pads aren't dumb, but they're just not for me. It's like the Holy Mod. That's what these red ones are for. That's for Holy Mod. I've done Holy Mod like 4 times ever, and I've hated it 4 times ever. What's your favorite mod in the hobby and your least favorite mod in the hobby? My favorite mod in the hobby is polyfill. Polyfill is the most underrated mod in the entire hobby. So Major, I would say this though, if you're leaning towards softer sounding stabs and you lube lightly, you can use the stab pads. Polyfill goat it. So the reason why I don't love Holy Mod is because every time I've done Holy Mod with stickers, with band-aids, eventually I notice, or even right off the bat, it's like a weird mushy feeling, even with super light coats of lube. And I notice that these little stickers end up falling off every single time. It's a lot of work for ultimately the same result as I normally would get. So I've just kind of opted to not do it anymore. Let's say outside of lubing, yeah? Because you're actually very right there, I exist. By the way, I exist. How are you doing? It's been a long time, feel like. Fave mod is bending a pin when I shove it in the switch. I know that feeling, bro. I legitimately know that feeling way too well. Way too well, dude. All right. Let's start putting in some switches here. Move some stuff out of the way. I have like all these other stab pads from other boxes and stuff on top of them. I need to clean this bin up later. 2 streams in 1 day? What's going on, dude? Yeah, 2 streams today. We're having fun streaming. 1 year and 10 months? Damn, JJW, let's go. Stab pad collection? Yeah, pretty much. Favorite in stock 1800? What's in stock? Maybe the Odin? Man, see, that's a tough one because I don't know what's in stock for those. 1 year and 11 months and 18 days? Let's go, Oak. Also, JJW, when do we want to build the derivative? What day are you thinking? Because that's an extra day. I don't have that exactly planned, but whenever you want to do it, we shall do it, my friend. Do I have to solder in 4 corners here? Yeah, I think I will. Now? No, not tonight. I think it's going to be a random day that Justin decides. 1 year, 8 months? Let's go. Yeah, let me solder in our 4 corners here because it's coming off a little bit. All right, let's quickly grab this. My friend, whenever you feel up to the challenge. Ooh. Okay, sir, okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. It's just easier for me to say Justin than JJW. It's less work to say it like that. No rush though, it's going live on the 25th. Okay. That's actually perfect because I was hoping you'd say next week. Because I was low-key like, I don't know if I'm going to have time this week because I have so many builds. My mission statement this year is to get everyone's build that I do sounding picture perfect. Only the best. Is it a green HHKB? Actually, fuck, I opened it up and now I don't remember what color it was. What color was it again, Justin? Was it blue? I think it was blue, right? That's what you sent us? Well, I need to use the restroom, guys. Be right back. 1 sec, okay? Build command wasn't updated? No, I never did that. I just kind of rushed into streaming, Jason. My bad. Don't tell Chozo. Be right back 1 sec, guys. I'm back. Good evening, good evening. Where did I put my headphones? Oh, right here. On my headphone holder. First time catching a stream? What's going on, Onyx? How you doing? Love the lo-fi music? Yeah, it's what I vibe. It's what I concentrate to. This and jazz music and piano music are the only things I can work to. If I play any other type of music, I am not focusing. That is the way that my brain works. Yeah, second stream today. The first one was an M65B, which was a lot of fun because it's been a while since I built that board, and we had actually got one that sounded good this time, opposed to the regular M65Bs, which kind of like sound meh. And now we're doing a Space80. I got Boba, U4T, 65 gram switches, Duroc V2 stabs, PC plate, and PE foam to use my first key with. I'm jumping right in, but do I need to determine the lube? Wait, but I need to determine the lube to use. Looking at Tribosis 3203. If you want to save yourself some money, Tessa, my honest recommendation is you probably can skip on 3203 and just use 205 for everything. Quite frankly, if you just use a lighter coat of 205 rather than spending the extra money on 3203, it's realistically, like to me anyways, the same result. I don't know how everyone else feels, and I'd love a second opinion on that, or maybe someone who, you know, has a differing opinion. But that's kind of what I feel like. It's not worth the extra 15-20 bucks to buy different lube. These days, to keep it simple, just use 205. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's just maybe me. Maybe I'm the different one here. These are fun switches, actually. Tactile switches. Very pretty, very cute switches. Let's move some of this foam out of the way. Let me clean up my desk 1 second, guys. God, I love this green play tray, dude. This is such a beautiful color. 3203 sounds way cleaner for tactiles though because it's thin. Yeah, I do agree. It is slightly different. I personally don't notice that much of a difference, I guess. It's still there. It's just not as, I guess, forward facing as some of the other lubricants. Does that make sense? It's all preference at the end of the day. That's what I want to stress too, Tessa. So whatever you feel like is the better option for your keyboard. Have you been using the Envoy more than the Sonic? Yes, a lot more. I think it's just I like the sound profile more. Also, Keanu, thank you so much for the tier 1 for 3 months. I really appreciate that. Dude, the sound profile is where it's at for this. Also, I have a funny story for you guys. I remembered. So, 2 stories. There's someone on my floor. Dude, I don't know why this is. Every time I've had to like knock on their door 2 times now, but I noticed it today, but someone else mentioned it as they were passing by. Someone like leaves their keys in their door every single time. And I'm like, first time I knocked, I'm like, yo, you left your keys in your door. The guy's like, oh, that's on me. I've done that before. Dude, this is like often. I feel bad. And then the other thing, so I went downstairs to go to the I went downstairs to go to the lobby today, right? And I'm waiting in front of the elevators, right? And all I hear from one of the doors, I don't know which unit it was, but all I hear is bleh, and I just, I'm like, what the fuck? And I hear it again, just like bleh. I'm like, is someone making like a weird and then I hear like in the background, I'm just like, hey, it's okay, just you had a wild night. I'm like, who has a wild Sunday night coming into Monday, man? And yeah, they were just like, they were yakking. I'm pretty positive. Who has a wild Sunday night, man? That's an interesting decision to make, bruh. I only say it's interesting because most people work on Mondays, so it's a very interesting decision. How old were they? I have no idea. Honestly, I don't know anyone on my floor. Nor do I really care to get to know anyone. I don't know. Are you guys like that with I don't know. Do you have any thoughts on the new TX AP stabs? Not yet. I want to get a set to try out, but I don't know when I'm going to do that. I don't interact with people. Yeah. Isn't it called Sunday Fun Day for nothing? I feel like Saturday is the better decision to make that happen. Unless it happens organically. If it's not a property you own, then it's not worth getting to know them. That's very true too, Ugtug. Mood, I wish I could. Like, low-key it'd be really cool, but at the same time, it does seem like a lot of work. I know that's kind of sad to say. Oh, wrong slot here. Thanks for answering. Can't wait to hear your opinions. Oh yeah, I think I'm kind of hoping I get them soon. But I'm gonna be honest. I have not been too impressed with stabs in terms of like innovation for stabs. There's a reason why I still purchase cherry clip-ins. You know? It's kind of sad to say that too, actually. Still waiting for wireless? Yeah, I'm waiting for the wireless Bluetooth stabilizers. Easy. But being a good neighbor, keeping to yourself until it becoming... Yeah, I agree. I think what I appreciate more than anything is quiet neighbors. Even me, when I walk around and stuff, I try to be like light on my feet. I try to like not make noise. I feel so... Like if I drop something by accident, I feel hella bad, dude. Is it for dummies? Is it for dummies like me and then you sent empty stab boxes? Dude, you know what, Oak? I think I actually forgot to send you the empty stab boxes back too. I'm gonna give you at the meetup. I'm giving you the 2 wires that were in there, and the cloth that I have still. You can have your wires back. My upstairs neighbors have 4 kids, and they brought them to an indoor trampoline for Christmas. Bro, see, like, okay, I don't know what to say about that. I just feel like that's super selfish. You know, like, that's tough for me to even give an opinion on, because I honestly, like, coming from my standpoint, if I had children, would I buy them an indoor trampoline knowing that there are people underneath? No. I just feel like that's kind of selfish. Well, do you have kids? I understand. Like, I totally get you want them to play on something, but, like, in my mind, the way I think about it is my child... Like, in the grand scheme of things, is there, like, fun more important than someone else having, like, a good day, too? You know? Like, I don't think I would do that. I think I would just, like, entertain them with something else. I don't think I would do an indoor trampoline. It comes down to level of sanity. I totally get it. If you have 4 kids, the trampoline is totally irrelevant, and they can and will create noise below. Trust me with 2. You think a trampoline makes a lot of noise? But daddy, I want the trampoline. Fine, toast, you can have it. Alex gonna lock his kids in the closet. Please, if I got kids, they're gonna be on an assembly line of keyboards, all right? They're gonna learn how to solder at age 3. All right, by age 5, they better be doing all my stabs and switches. Tim's the other dad in this situation, by the way. Tim's the other father here. Just in this FYI. I agree. Wouldn't get that for my kids. They're gonna, though their grandma wanted one for Christmas. A trampoline? I don't remember as a kid ever wanting a trampoline. Are they big right now? This overshot, is that Fuji? Also, kids will find ways to make shitloads of noise. 4-year-old and 11 months old. Oh gosh, I feel like a fool. Yeah, I don't know. It's tough, man. I don't know. I try to like ignore the noises in here, but like upstairs, I know they don't have children, and they make a lot of fucking noise. It drives me nuts. I noticed that a lot of younger adults also get condos to party in, like just for a year. Pretty crazy. Get them Beyblades. They'll be entertained for years. Yes and no. I think most schools have Beyblades banned. Also, this is the Fuji camera. I forgot who asked that, but Matt, yes, this is the Fuji camera. With a believe it or not, everything that I use are kit lenses. I don't use anything else except for this lens here. This is a 35 mil. Have to punch. Take care, Jason. Oops, dropped a switch. I need that switch. Let it rip. Yeah, those were banned. Crazy Bones were banned. Pokemon cards were banned. Digimon cards were banned. Pogs were banned. I think we weren't allowed to bring Hot Wheels cars either as a kid. Everything was banned. There's no fun in elementary school for me. Everything was banned. The slowest ban was Pokemon cards until people were stealing other people's cards. The fastest ban was Pogs, Crazy One, and Beyblade. Those barely lasted like a day or two. Beat 'em on, those little like marble shooters were banned. Magic Gathering isn't banned. I'm sure that would have been banned. What else was banned? Everything that I had was banned. Shouldn't you change the filter? I actually did this to it today, but yes, this is getting replaced this week. Trust me, guys. I've been going through these filters like mad. These filters have been too much lately. I'm getting a little burnt out on buying filters. They're expensive. Source, trust me, bro. Yeah, trust me, it's getting replaced. I'm gonna rinse it under some water. Tech decks? I don't think that was big in my school, my elementary school. Can't you just wash them out? I don't know, Toasty. I've never tried. I was only joking about that, but I don't know if you can. I don't want to like give you guys misinformation. Can you wash them out? Now the kids play Fortnite at school? No, see, it is so different now. I don't know how any parents here do it with their kids. We didn't have things like iPads, like growing up maybe in my teens when we got cell phones, like mid-teens, late teens. We didn't have tech stuff. We just had like physical toys, right? So I don't know how the parents now are dealing with that. Because I'm assuming a lot of kids want to bring like cell phones and iPads and stuff like that. So I don't know. I actually don't know how parents are dealing with that now. But it seems like a totally different era for things. We had iPads in high school, and when Fortnite went to mobile, the internet crashed for 2 hours. Were just people playing with it, like playing Fortnite at school. Rubik's Cubes were big? For my school, no. I don't think Rubik's Cubes are big at all. The elementary schools in my district have one-to-one iPads? Wait, what do you mean by that? That's interesting. Tim, thank you so much for the Prime. Appreciate that so much. I hope you're having a good one. These are tactile switches, actually. I actually loved the way that I lubed these. They turned out so good. This is going to be a very, excuse my my banned language, thocky keyboard. My coworkers say that it's hard just because you can't leave your kid without a phone. See, that's so weird to hear, though. Like, 3D Keycap, like, that's so weird. Because we did not have cell phones growing up, right? Like, I don't remember in elementary school cell phones. I think they existed, but like I don't remember if they did or not. But like, that's so weird to hear. Like if you needed something, you'd go to the teacher and they'd call your parents for you. You know, that's so interesting. My son does his homework on a computer and he's in preschool. Holy shit, that's crazy to me. Instead of socializing, you know what's crazy too? Like my niece and then also like my girlfriend's nephew. They're already like, they know how to use tech stuff. It's wild. Marbles were pretty popular at school. We got those banned too. Those were easy banned for us. My parents wouldn't let me get a cell phone until everyone else had them for 2 years already. Because I walked home from school and it was only a 5-minute walk. How, if you don't mind me asking, Shwin, like, how old are you? Or I guess, and when was that exactly? Just so I have a better understanding, like, time frame of tech. Large particles adhering to the filter can be brushed off to a certain extent. However, the dirt adhering to the active carbon. I see. Please replace the filter instead of washing it. Okay, I'm gonna replace it. Interesting knowledge. Alex, I got my matcha latte switches. Let's go. Yeah, they're good switches, huh? You're gonna like them. I know you will. I know you will love them. I'm 27, so I got my first shitty side phone with no texting when I was 13. Oh, that makes sense. You're a few years younger than me. Yeah. I think my first cell phone was when I was 16, 17. And even then, like, we had the basic bitch plan, which was like, you were allowed to send, you guys remember? It was like, actually, some people here remember, 25 texts a month for free, and then you'd pay extra after every single text. Those were some of the days, man. You'd have to really plan out your fucking messages to people. But I think the only thing we had on our phones was like texting and then like a few minutes of calling, like 60 minutes you were allowed, 30 minutes of calling. That was it. That was everything. My dad said if he saw any text from my line, yeah, dude, that was the same thing. If we sent any text, like, you'd know because you'd be charged and you'd be like adding to your cap and your limit. I don't like texting people, by the way. I hate texting. I'm more of a phone call guy or meet me in person, let's talk guy. I think texting is like so informal. Okay, boomer. Okay. Dude, my nephew's literally 1 year old and he can do all the basic stuff. Isn't that wild? It's crazy to me. I feel the same. I only text my partner and coworkers. Like, I'll still send texts, but I hate texting. I much prefer calls. All right, let's solder this guy up. This looks actually really pretty. I'm very happy with the color choices here. Cool. Let's solder this guy now. Children are born now and handed iPads once the umbilical cord is cut. Yeah, it's crazy. Frog TKL or QK80? I love the look of the Frog more than I like the QK, but I have to admit though, with the QK non-flex cut version, it's pretty good. I hate calling, just text me or give me a voice message. I don't know, I'm the opposite. I love phone calls, straight to the point, get your feelings across. You know why though? It's very important to me to have like an understanding of how the other person's feeling during this is stupid sounding, but dude, for me personally, I have to have an understanding of tonality of someone's, I guess the way, because I can, in my head, like I can read a text 15 different ways. You know what I mean? Like if let's just say, I don't know, let's just say Chozo was to message me like, are you coming to stream late? I could read that in like a bad voice. I could, like how I'm feeling, like I kind of also project onto the screen too. So it's just one of those things where I feel like I need it. My soldering iron is super tangled. There. Introvert vibes? I don't think I'm introverted anymore. I think I'm very extroverted these days. No, these are salmon switches from Kinetic Labs. Are they called salmon switches? Build command is wrong? Yeah, I know. I didn't tell Chozo and I just kind of like started stream, so that's on me, guys. Don't even stress. Build command is we are doing Space80 with a polycarbonate plate with mid-plate foam on a prototype PCB, so the non-flex cut one. with some tactile salmon switches from Kinetic Labs. Lubed with 205G0 because, I don't know, I kind of like 205 on tactiles a little bit more. Where are my tweezers? Hello? Chozo will be having a meltdown. I think I messaged him saying I was going to go live, but I think he might be doing his own thing. I love Chozo. He's been here for so long, man. It's crazy. I need to send him more gifts as thank yous for dealing with my bullshit. Oh man, Space80 was very hard. No bounce, no flex at all. I don't know. I kind of felt the opposite. I felt like the Space80 was in the middle, leaning a little bit more towards soft. But it depended how you built it. Like if you used polycarb but no foam, it was pretty soft. Although I do agree with you, if you would use the FR4 plate, even with no foam, it was pretty stiff. But just depends on how you build it. This PCB is probably a lot further. Because this PCB be a non-flex cut boy. Dude, you know what I'm loving? You know what we did, guys? We complained enough, and now manufacturers and vendors are making, not manufacturers, but vendors are making non-flex cut PCB options. We complained enough and we did it, guys. I'm very proud of us. Good job. We did it. Alex, have you ever licked your own switches? Licked? One time. A few vendors have messaged me being like, yo, Alex, we got this other keyboard coming out. We sent you the flex cut PCB, but please remember, we have a non-flex cut PCB too. I'm like, nice. Options. Remember when flex cuts were all the rage? I was also like part of the crowd of like, yo, these are interesting until they weren't. I think what the more interesting stuff that's come out in the last little bit has been like mounting styles. For example, like the Envoy, for example, I think even Gummy O-Ring has been like booming in popularity for good reason. It's a good mounting style.
Having a good night, Alex.
Better now that you're here. Come on, man. How you doing, man? I think the other really big fad that I really like is like the gasket socks. Love it. I'm here for it. Ease of building is always a good thing. PCB doesn't need to look like a wind chime, yo. It's true. It's hella true, dude. Mode is doing something right. Yes. Never enjoyed flex cuts. Always found flex to be enough with normal PCB. Just didn't want to play with mode. Yeah, I feel like when I said that too, it rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. When I said flex and bounce should start at the mounting points rather than on the PCB. Because I feel like adding flex to your PCB, knowing that you have a stiff mounting style, is kind of an afterthought. But it's okay. I think I see a bench pin. I found Freebird TKL is more comfortable to type on for me than the Space80. You know, I wouldn't be surprised by that because the Freebird's, in its core, not a bad board. It does have that nice gummy O-ring mounting style, which is pretty cool. And if people really want flex, they should go plateless. Yeah, I also agree with that too. It sounds good. Like, I don't know. It's just, for me, it's hard to wrap my head around why people would rather choose less options and want less for their dollar, I guess. When it seems like that's been like the core thing people have been trying to like advocate against. Take the flex out to my Space 80 and it's so much better. Yeah. Like I kind of wish, now that I understand like more sound stuff as I get more into this hobby, and you know, as we all do, I wish that even with this Space 80 they didn't go with flex cuts, because the original prototypes did not have it. Hi Alex, I ordered a QK75 and I don't know if it will come with stabs since they are considered as a gift. I know with QK they only include gifts on certain purchases. If it doesn't, yeah, you'd have to order yourself a separate pair, huh? I don't know too much about that, honestly. I would double check your invoice. A video with Crazy Flex and Jiggle was hype? Yeah. But even when Flex was really, really popular, I remember even saying, I think Marcia even said this too, like, no one types like this normally. The whole pressing everything to make, like, look at the bounce. It's okay, we all learn. Your video on the prototype Space 80 is misleading when I look at it because sound test is PCB. Yeah, that's actually true. They changed that for whatever reason, I'm actually not sure. Thank you, by the way, Plane Shift. I appreciate your Prime. That means a lot. I hope you're having a great day today. The best of days, actually. Only the best of days. Also, even stiff mounting styles like top mount can still feel somewhat soft without the need. Yeah, depending on how you build it. If you add like O-rings to it too, and kind of burger mount it a little bit. Agree. Very much agree. Can you remind me what's so special about gaskets? So, the core reason why you use gaskets is not for flex, is not for bounce, is to absorb vibration of the plate touching the case. So you have less metallic feedback and just less feedback in general. At its core, that's what the gaskets are supposed to do. They're supposed to isolate the plate from the case. These days, a lot of people use gaskets for a variety of reasons, not only just to isolate, but some people will use more of like a plush gasketing system to add some bounce, which makes sense. It also has the added bonus of isolation. Same thing with like an O-ring mount that would isolate it from the case as well. In my opinion, it also kind of seals the case a little bit better too. But I think so far the best mounting style that I've come across that I think sounds consistently really good is O-ring mounting style. Gummy O-ring. I did open the Bauer leg. We're going to be doing that soon. I need to... Oh, that's what I forgot to do today, actually. I wrote down a plan of what we're going to be doing for Mr. Omnitype, and I never sent it to him. I'll do it tomorrow morning. Have you seen the Hibby June? I don't know which one the June was, but I've seen some of the new stuff that Hibby has been working on. I don't recall which particular one the June was. Alex didn't make me buy Monarchy material. It's unreal the hold that set has on me. For me, it's just a set right now that kind of works with everything. I think this, Future Funk, Dracula, all those a little bit darker sets have been really like making me feel good, and I like it. The silicone keyboard? Oh, that's the one? Okay, yeah, I've seen that. Looks cool. Definitely something different. And I guess that's dishwasher safe, huh? I guess you can do a few things with that silicone keyboard. Top mount never lost when it comes to sound I/O. Top mount polycarbonate plate, game changer. Also, guys, I'm here to say, forgot to tell you guys this. I got better at Loba. She's still not like the best character to me, but I'm definitely better now. I practiced all Saturday with her because I bought the heirloom for her, and I figured kind of have to like be good at this character now, because I don't think I'm ever gonna get another heirloom in this game. Dude, the teleport's nice. I think I'm kind of like faltering with it a little bit here and there, where I'm just kind of like casting it to get away, and I should like activate it a little bit earlier or like toss it in better directions. But I'm using it more for attacking rather than defensive purposes. But I had some interesting games with her that I'm very happy. Her ult is solid for ranked. Yes. I'm noticing that if we play with more defensive characters, being able to clutch some loot and put a lot of pressure really works with her, which I'm really liking. Like a lot. So I'm getting better. Double shotgun close range teleport Giga Chat. Ooh, I don't think I've ever gone that far with it. All about that COD Warzone. Call of Duty. I don't know. What's that new game that came out? The Finals or whatever it's called? Has anyone played that? A few of my friends said it's pretty good, but I don't know, man. CSGO? Do you watch any LGS Pro League this weekend? I did not. I didn't watch anything this weekend. I literally was only playing games and minimally doing work, catching up on some stuff. Dude, COD for me got boring when all of it was just rampant with hackers. Then I got super bored of the game and said, fuck this, I'm never playing this again. Fush! What's going on, dude? Thanks so much for the tier 1.
Second stream Alexotos.
Hope you guys are enjoying it. I don't know what you guys are up to tonight other than stream, but hopefully you guys are up to some fun stuff. I like Doc yelling. Alex is so handsome. Night,
Toronto or Vancouver meetup. Smile.
Wait, what was the question? I'm going to the Toronto meetup, Tofu. Are you going? Am I going to see you? When is the Vancouver meetup? I feel like that would also be kind of be fun because I've never been to Vancouver, but I will see you there. Hell yeah. Give me a hug when you see me, buddy. Vancouver is April 8th. That's kind of close to the Toronto one. And then I'm also doing traveling before that. I think I'm going to pass on Vancouver because I feel like that's too much for me. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. Wait, April is before May? January, February, March, April, May. Oh, that's before. Yeah, no, I'm still going to pass. I think there's going to be too much traveling and too much like stuff for me. So I'm going to pass on Vancouver meetup. I lost the silicone feet for my coaster I got with the Keycap mat. Toto, do you want some? I have so many silicone feet. I've been playing Fortnite with friends recently and it's surprisingly fun. Low-key, Fortnite's not a bad game. It still is not a bad game. Like, it's always been good. I just think Fortnite can get you a little bit burned out depending on like how hard you grind on it. Alright. We are done soldering this. My current board is the Envoy that I've been using. Actually, why is my camera still zoomed in? There we go. Been using the Envoy like crazy. Fortnite with friends is fun. Solo Fortnite is soul crushing. To be honest, solo Apex is also soul crushing. Every round of solo Apex that I played, except for one single round that I played on the weekend, was people leaving the match within 5 minutes. Even on ranked play. They die, they fucked off. That's it. Like, no one, I don't know. Mind you, like, I'm gold now in Apex. But, like, it's the same with every ranked game. Even in League of Legends and CS, like, there's always, like, that one asshole who has to project all his shitty feelings on everyone else because he's mad for the day. It's the matchmaking. Yeah, that too, I guess. All right. This is exciting. We're almost done. Hold on. There was also some more of these little... So many little things here. Okay, these. I need these guys. The plate thingies. 1 of 10 games is good. Yeah, that's what you play for, right? The Hex 50 FE board. I did look at. It looks nice. All the Hex stuff has been fantastic. I kind of want one. There's a few boards I've actually been eyeing. I'm gonna definitely like, I don't know if JJW is still here. The Derivative's one of them. The derivative we're doing is not mine to keep, FYI guys, that we're gonna be building. So I might have to beg. Do we not have enough of these plate thingies? It's okay, we'll make it work. These are only for alignment, they don't do anything else. We'll leave the one off the spacebar. Really, I'm about to quit League just because of it? Oh, just people being jerks? I mean, I don't blame you, dude. League can get pretty soul-crushing because of that stuff. These are salmon switches. Actually, a very cute switch. Alright, spare components we don't need. So this should be good for this. Let's go grab the case. Also need screws and stuff. The build command is wrong? I know. I didn't change it. I forgot. It's okay. Another day. Tomorrow, when we stream again. Make sure we have all the gaskets in here. We look good. All right. It's a nice purple. I like the color. It's a nice looking keyboard. Do I want this silicone thing at the bottom? Yeah, I guess so, right? Just in case it makes contact. So the client sent me some keycaps, but I kind of want to use a different set. I don't know if Sleepy's still... Oh, Sleepy, do you want me to use your keycaps? Or do you mind if I put some on my own just for the sake of looking at it?
Big Pog.
Oh, Alpha! Coffee question for you. What grind setting do you like your pour overs? On what grinder? Because I think all grinders are all different. Sleepy, I'm letting you make the call here. You get to pick the keycaps. Yours, the ones you sent, or would you just like me to put whatever on it? What the fuck are all these screws? This is not good. Oh, would you want me to put the keycaps you sent over, or would you just like me to put whatever on it? You pick, because it's your board. So I use setting... On pour overs, I use setting 24 on my Commandante, but then on my Malkoenig, I use... I don't remember the set, it's just a dial. I dialed it into 20 something on that? I can't remember now, actually. It's been a while since I've touched that thing. Basically, I use the Commandante for... right now I have it set on 20 because I use it mainly for AeroPress. And then I use the Malkoenig grinder for our pour overs in the morning. Oh yeah, Sleep, you're gonna get everything you sent back. Even the PCB, the other one, you're getting everything you sent back. You know what? Let's use the ones you sent. Fuck it. They're cute keycaps. I don't know what the set you sent is called, but it was kind of cute. I'm at 23 clicks for pour over as well. Yeah, it's like 23, 24. That's what I use for the Commandante. But right now, again, I have that set to 20, and the other one I used strictly for pour overs. Oh, okay. Moomin would probably look really good on this. So you know what? You know what, Sleepy? Just because you have a GMK set, let's put GMK on this. So you can really get a sense of what it's going to sound like. The purple's sick. Aha. LED is working. Okay, exciting. Yes. This cable's been so weird to me lately. It's not the keyboard, it's the cable. Beautiful. We look good on all sides. All right. Keyboard is good. Actually, let's test everything too. Before I put... Actually, I'll do that after the keycaps. Fuck it. What switches? Salmon switches. They're a tactile switch that I think look really good on this. Let's do... Oh! Oh? Yeah? Yay or nay? What do you think, guys? Yes or no in chat? I think this would look nice. We're not going to do voting on this. I'm too tired to play gamble games. I'm going to be honest, Frank. I've been having problems with the VIA app since it came out. There are some days it works like a dream come true, and then some days it's just like, it's not it. Obviously, Greg. Come on, man. Not Greg, not today. Via's weird, to be honest. Yeah. She lights up. I'm tearing up. I thought it would never happen. It's a good looking board right now. It is a nice looking board. Kind of jealous I don't have a purple one. Dude, come on, man, dude. Good thing we didn't vote. How does this happen? Where does it have room to do this? Ooh, this is a nice set. I don't know if this is a good match for this, but I'm gonna put it on. Actually, this is kind of a nice match for this. This goes well with it. Yay or nay? Fakos, it's... Hi, Fakos, how you doing? Hi, old pal. How you doing, man? Hope all is well in your world. Nar is too muted. Okay, I think you guys are correct here. Let me take this off. I think this is not the right match. You know what'd be kind of nice? Just keep going? No. Dual shot might be nice. Dual shot could look cool. What do we think? Dual shot? Because dual shot's pretty neutral. Could look nice on this. Dude, I will admit, getting these keycaps off sometimes. This is another day. Another day set. Poor Blurple. Didn't have his chance to shine. Why zoomed out? Oh, I don't know. I'm just talking to myself, I guess. Spellbook? No, we're gonna do GMK because the owner Sleepy has GMK as well. I'm down for some dual shot. This is a nice looking box too. It's fucking cool as fuck. So nice. I seriously think this is the coolest. This is the only box of GMK that I'm probably not going to throw out. Also, thank you guys for the follows. I appreciate all of you guys who are following. Oh yeah, this will look nice. This will look good. This will look pretty sweet. Yeah or no? I think so. I think this will look pretty nice on this. Or is it too dark of a gray? No? Do mono mods? That's what I was thinking too. Is it too dark? I'm kind of second guessing myself. What else do I have? I have lots of keycaps. Mech, I don't have Mecha. Mecha is the only one I like. Mecha's actually not a set I like though. Ow. I kind of want to go Taro, but I feel like Taro's a cop out. Hold on. Oops, I think I just hit my camera. Nah, we're just gonna go with dual shot. Fuck it. I think dual shot might be a bit of a too dark of a gray, but it still kind of probably look really cool. We'll just stick with it. Frost Switch? Frost Switch would look cool, but I have it on a board right now that I kind of like it on. I have Frost Switch on such a pretty board. Let me show you. It's right here, actually. Look. I don't know. To me, this works so good with lavender. So it's kind of hard for me to justify taking it off. +1 for mono mods. Okay. Sounds Gouda. We won't use any. I'll take off the red escape here in a bit. Ooh. Hey Alex, what stabilizer would you recommend? Just got my Liberi group buy from Ash Keeps. Forgot to get some stabs. My honest opinion, if you want to save some money, just get cherry clip-ins. They always work. They are fantastic. But I mean, if you want to get like something a little bit easier to tune and mod, Stabies are really good. Honestly, just you can even get yourself some Duroc stabs if you want something plain and simple, like a screw-in. You don't have to get anything too crazy. So, what about my what would be your to-go or go-to stabs? To-go stabs, like take them. My go-to stabs would be cherry clip-ins. Guys, the reason why, again, I'm trying to also look at this. Okay, just being biased, it saves me a lot of money going with cherry clip-ins. Let's keep it real, dude. It's way more cost effective for me to buy cherry clip-ins. They sound good, they feel good. They might have a slight sound difference compared to some of the other stabs, totally. I agree, maybe, but they sound good, feel good. If a lot of people send me Duroc stabs, they work just as well too. But for me, it's just more cost effective to get something that sounds like everything else. To get cherry clip-ins. But there's nothing wrong with Duroc. Like, I think I've used so many Duroc stabs in the last like 3 years, 4 years of doing this. Do Duroc stabs have interference with long pull switches? I have never seen it. So if people on Reddit are saying that, then I have no fucking idea what they're talking about.
Hi.
Zap, how you doing, dude? How are you, dude? Thank you so much for the tier 1. So I was testing the long pull switch thing in stabs. Oh yeah, what'd you find, Doug Tug? Cherry clip-ins are better than TX. Cherry clip-ins equal sign TX. They're not better, they're not less better, they're just equal signs. Worst stabs, Keycron? No, worst stabs, Glorious. That's easy. No one makes worse stabs than them. Back again? What's up, dude? Real? If you ever buy V1 Glorious stabs and you get metal washers with your purchase, something ain't right. Just letting you guys know. Something's up with that. Aren't Everglide stabs and Duroc stabs the same? I'm pretty positive. Some of them, yeah. I'll take Glorious stabs over Keycron stabs. What's wrong with Keycron? I've never used the Keycron stabs, but there's no way you can get worse than Glorious ones. They literally have metal washers. Died in 3 months. The Glorious stabs, like the V1s, I don't know about their V2s, never tried them. Came with metal washers. So, can confirm that that all that occurs is the keycap sits about halfway up the stabilizer stem and can slide all the way down the crucifix with long pull stems. O-rings would fill that gap, but it causes absolutely nothing to happen unless you press so hard. Oh, so if you like press super hard on one side, it'll pop kind of up. Yeah, that's like, I agree with you, Ugtug. That's like never actually going to happen. Unless you smash your spacebar, which is, I guess, totally possible. How to fix stabies hitting the stems? Stabies hitting the stems? What do you mean by that? I'm gonna be honest, guys. I don't mean to sound rude. I haven't had a lot of these problems with these. There's been some seldom issues that I've had with certain stabilizers, but what happened to Poober? Poober, you all right, my friend? Poober, he's probably testing his keyboard, didn't realize it. Poober, we good? Sorry, it's all good, dude. You know how often that happens to me too? I was wiping it. Dude, I've done the same thing and not noticed. It's okay. Just notice, damn dust. I've literally been there, done that, dude. Sometimes I'm in people's Twitch chats. I don't even want to speak sometimes, and I just like touch my keyboard. Like I do this a lot. Ooh. Actually, the gray works in this, guys. I lied. Do I want mods? No, let's do all gray. And then I'll accidentally smack everything. Ooh, this sounds nice. Good old tactile switches. Pretty unique sound profile with tactile. Get that red escape off there too? All right. Okay. It's off. Actually, I like this keycap set on this. I take back what I said. I was dissing it up a little bit, saying it would probably kind of be too dark of a gray. This kind of looks really pretty on this. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Alex got no vision for real? Dude, sometimes I got the vision, sometimes I don't. Sometimes the colors come to me, sometimes they leave. Alright. Nah, the colors on the keycaps is annoying. Did they have one without the colors? I don't mind the colors in the keycap. I think they have a little bit of that PlayStation vibe, which is kind of nice. Have we tried Monike Series 1 keycaps? Those things are really good. I do have them. Yeah, I do have them. I have two sets. The original prototype set they sent me, and then I have the newest set. They're pretty good. I just joined back. Keep the colors. Some GameCubes come as gray and purple colors too. Oh yeah, it's kind of like GameCube reminiscent, I guess. Ah, Sleepy. That looks hot as fuck. Keyboard. Oh my god. Okay, first of all, Geo. We voted secretly. Don't worry about where and when I did this, but I already voted with like one other person that you're the hottest keyboard streamer there is, all right? Second of all, that person might have been Tim Keyless. We both voted for you, so. But I love you, dude. Hopefully you're having a great day today. Isn't there a Nintendo set coming up? Yep, GMK Cubed is the, GameCube themed set. Sleepy, do we like it? Looks good. Hey Alex, quick question. Do you know why certain hotkeys switch bindings like the Windows and left? Wait, why certain hotkeys switch bindings? That I don't know. I'm not too sure about that. Let's see what this sounds like though. Where's the thing here? All right. I can't believe it. All right, let me go to Notepad. All right. Tactile supremacy. It's been a while since I built a tactile build. I need to tune the stabs ever so slightly, but Therak, thank you so much, dude. It's definitely fun sounding. Alpha's good. Oh. Ooh. I was worried about the switches. No, I think this is nice. The tab sounds so fucking good to me. Sorry, it's not recognizing me clicking the F key, so it's like freaking out on my computer. Nice. Any foams? I did opt to use foam here. I did opt to put the mid-plate foam, and then that's basically it. There's that super thin layer of silicone at the very bottom, only because I know this board. I've had it. I've done a lot of these builds. Sometimes they touch the bottom of the case, so you gotta have it. It was silicone. It's a thin layer. It's not actually. It shouldn't affect the sound at all. Much better. Much better. Yeah, if I can get all my keys to ever sound like the tab key, that'd be such an interesting keyboard. You think it affects sounds, TK? I built a few. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I find usually it doesn't. Pushing his silicone agenda? Okay, Adam. Okay, this sounded so much better, dude. What did you put in the spacebar stabs and what did it do? So this is lubricant. This is GS3, but you can use 205 or whatever you have. I basically plug the stabs just so they don't have like a rattly noise. I do the majority of my stab tuning after I'm done the build. I do apply thin coats like you guys see me, but I rebuilt mine 20 times, so yes, it did. I don't doubt it, TK. I've just noticed it doesn't, for at least the way I build things, doesn't affect it all that much, if anything. Do you use a shotgun mic for gaming too? No, I just use a headset. I actually just have a headset for gaming. Do you put 205 in the syringe? I usually use 205. Once this is done, I'm done, man. Aussie Antics. I hope you've had this before from other people you've built it from, but trust me, this I can't read right now. I hope you've had this before from other people you've built from, but just trust this man, chat, as a 100% satisfied customer. What's up, Aussie? We built Aussie an Envoy. He has an Envoy before. That was a terrible sentence. I'm a terrible reader, so it's okay. We built Aussie a Envoy. Actually, Aussie, a lot of people here are also waiting for their Envoys to come in. You got the early copy of Envoy. Aussie has white, you know the white Envoy we did, guys, with the blue keycaps from KBD fans. I took it to Dignitas boot camp, and a bunch of the FN pros were obsessed. Oh, really? That's really awesome. That's really cool, dude. Yeah, it's a board that you have like an early copy. I'm literally using the same board as you right now, Aussie. Just different color. I love this thing. It's like my favorite thing right now. Go build your 872nd sonnet soon. We got more coming in soon. The black and gold is beautiful. It's actually like it almost looks black, but it's like a very like, it's called Mirage, they called it, but it's like a deep blue with gray keycaps. I don't know, I really like it. Send the keyboard, Alex. Send it to me. Huh? I'm not done with it though. Looks like silver blue, kinda. Like it depends on what angle you look at it at. Like here, it looks kind of blue, right? Oh, let's move this guy out of the way. It looks blue, kinda. No, maybe not really. I don't know. Does it? Does it look blue? I have GMK Norse, so we could try it. Alex, why is your key mat always upside down? Bro, I actually don't know. I actually have no fucking idea why it's always upside down, dude. This is gonna be a blue, gold, white dress. Yeah, it's so true. Dude, honestly, I have a pair of pants that are orange that we always argue about because some people think it look red, but it's definitely orange. Alex, what are your thoughts on CF plates? Was planning on getting a CF plate with Nixies. I like carbon fiber plates. Again, I know people say there's a small difference, but carbon fiber and FR4 kind of sound the same to me. So if you've used FR4 and you like FR4, then you probably like CF. Possibly looking at a navy sonnet. Do you think the plebeius or monarchy material? Either or. You know what? You'd probably like, fuck. Low-key, you'd probably like Monarchy material if you don't like the weird mods of Polybius. But if you're kind of into some fun, I would definitely go with Polybius, dude. Let's see the orange shorts. They're in the wash right now. Is there a big difference between shotgun mic compared to XLR? XLR is a connection. Shotgun mic is the style. So this is an XLR shotgun mic. So you guys can't see it, but the shotgun mic is literally pointed here. Like it's pointed slightly towards my mouth, slightly towards the desk. It's always off camera, so you guys never have to fucking see it. It was interesting to rig. I'll show you guys a picture, like a video of it soon. But I know a lot of people use like dynamic and condensers and have it on like a swing arm that is constantly in your face and like up in your mouth. And I don't know, dude. I cannot do those. Having like something so close to my face constantly is just irritating to me. And constantly having to adjust it, like, you know, speak into it, stuff like that. It's not for me, dude. I have a dynamic that needs to be in my face, but I'm so over it. If you guys want a good suggestion, I wish I could show you guys this a little bit better, but I really can't. Actually, if you guys don't, do I really want to adjust my camera later? Not really. Fuck it. Do you guys want to see? Do you guys want to see how like I have my camera, my top-down camera rigged? Okay, don't judge the mess in my room though, please. Oh, fucking my toe is fucking swollen. Like that. It's rigged on a C-stand basically. And the way this works is this is pointed down and I just mount this to the top of the camera. So here we'll go a little bit out more. But that's how I basically stream. And then you guys it's just pointed down like that. What's that bag? Bro, you know what? That's a weight bag, right? I use that to weigh down the C-stand and I put old keyboards in there. I put keyboards. Look, just to prove it to you guys, so you guys understand, it's a box of switches and there's rocks and there's the chalice. I put the chalice in here too because it's really heavy and small. I didn't have sand and I don't know where to get sand, so I just used keyboards. Is that a studio display? Yeah. Using keyboards as sand? Bro, I don't know where to get sand, alright? Listen here. Who knows where to get it? I don't know where to get it. And then basically here's the light. That's the light I use. So if you guys wanted to see that too. But yeah, that's basically it. That's my setup. And then this is the desk. Alright, now I gotta focus in again. Coffee cam when? That's just one of the grinders I have, but I'm selling that one there. You can get sand at Home Depot. See, but that's $7 when I have a perfectly good keyboard that weighs it down anyways. Alex, you should do a cooking stream. I should. People have been asking for that, but I don't have a great kitchen for that right now. Jeff. Does anyone know where I can get GMK Dark that does me? Oh, dude. Good luck finding anything that's aftermarket for some of the older sets. Very expensive. Guys, but Ogtug, listen. I already have the keyboard. I have to go get the sand. That's an extra $7 plus traveling to get that thing. Let's round it up to $10. That's $10 I realistically don't need to spend. Beach? Bro, it's Canada. It's kind of cold right now here. Bad argument? That's a great argument. I'm sure Hippie has some extra sand. I can message him. Hopefully it doesn't fall. It's safe there. I noticed that the color of the bag did college Alex enjoy smoking the dope. That's actually from Parallel. That's one of their bags. I respect the logic. That's $10 more towards keyboard. They already sent me this keyboard. Therefore, the keyboard stays there. You know what I'm saying? We're good. Ice instead of sand. Just get a bag of water and put it there. Alex doing anything just not to go outside. I don't live close to a hardware store. I would have to. I think that's like a 30-minute walk to get sand? Do I live close to Home Depot? Train? I live in Toronto. The train right now in Toronto, the TTC, is not at the best state it's ever been. All right? I don't drive, no. It's not the best state it's ever been. So I'm waiting till the summer till it gets a little bit sand delivery. That's extra money, and then you got to pay someone for that. Listen here, guys. I don't want to spend $10. That's what it comes down to. I just would rather not. I have perfectly good keyboards that can weigh this down. I will trade you 2 bags of sand for the chalice. This is a good trade. Well, think about this. 3 bags for the chalice? How much sand? I provide keyboard, you give me sand. How much sand are we talking about, guys? I'll do 10? Damn, I can actually buy another C-stand then and get another bag to do that. Sand action? I'll do 20 bags. Can someone clip this and send it to you, the maker of the chalice? That's so fucking mean. Don't do that. Because I like the chalice. It's just small enough to go in there. I'll just hang on the stand. Wait, actually, Gio? Gio, if you can do that for me, you don't have to go home, man. You can just stay on my C-stand. Damn it, Gio. I'll throw in a free turtle sandbox. I'm a businessman doing business. There's nothing wrong with the chalice. Chalice is really cool. That's why it's still in my room. I just use it over there. There's a bag of rocks in there too, though. Promise you guys. It's not just the keyboard. Anyways, that's why I don't show anyone behind the scenes, man. Soon Alex can build himself a sandcastle to live in. This is why I like keeping things a fucking mystery, dude. Can you buy me a $500 plane ticket and I won't oh my god. This again, Adam? I'll give you sand. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Wait, what the fuck? It's getting scuffed by the rock. No. The keyboard's still in its case. The rocks are in a case too. I just need weight in there. That's it. Thanks, Adam. Appreciate the wooden part. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, wait, we're the one there. So we can tell you to literally kick rocks? Yeah, you could. You could technically, but... Anyway, Sleepy, I don't know if you're still here, but we'll send this out to you this week. I think I just need to DM you for details. But I'm happy the board's fully working. That's the most important part. I think it's funny that there's switches in there. It's a fully built keyboard, by the way. It's fully built. And yeah, there's a switch box in there too, but it's empty. I think there's actually probably like 5 switches in there. Never mind, I lied. All right, guys, let's go see who we can go raid because we're done streaming for the day. Oh, I just closed my music. All right, let's go see who we can go raid because I'm technically done streaming for the day. Makers and crafting. Who the fuck is streaming? Someone's building a Tiger 80 Lite. How about we just go raid them? Oh my god, it's Fox. I don't know if they're a keyboard maker, but let's just go raid them. Who gives a shit? Can we raid an Apex streamer? Let's just raid this for... I'm down to raid someone newer today, Chaser, you know? Tiger? Yeah, let's do it. Thank you, Papa Alex. Much appreciated for the extra stream. Anytime, guys. Hey, guys, have a good one. Say hello to Oh My God, It's Fox. Love you guys for being here. Hope you guys had a good extra stream night with me. Appreciate all you guys do. And Schwinn, thank you so much for the gifted sub to Jeff, by the way. Appreciate you.
Schwinn
there's 2 Twitch staff in my chat. That's crazy.
JBFFW.
That's crazy.
They have
Schwinn
given
and Jeff.
6 gift subs in the channel.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow night. We're doing another build, and then the day after. And then probably Thursday. Who knows? See you guys almost every day this week. Love you guys. Peace out, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your nights. Bye, everyone.